Sangham Saranam Gacchami
Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami
Tisarana Gamanam Bripona
Amavadati
Panadi Bada
Panadi Bada
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Adhina Dana
Adhinadana
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Brahmacharya
Abrahmacharya
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Musavada
Musavada
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Suramiraya
Suramiraya
Mijja Pamadatthana
Majja Pamadatthana
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Vikala Bhojana
Vikara Bhojana
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Nijja
Nijja
Ida
Gita
Vadida
Vadida
Visuga
Visuga
Dasana
Dasana
Malaganda
Malaganda
Vilebana
Vilebana
Karana
Dharana
Mandana
Mandana
Vibhusana Dhana
Vibhusanatthana
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Pujya Sayana
Vajjasena
Mahasayana
Mahasena
Muramani Sikhabada
Viramani Sikhabada
Samadhiyami
Samadhiyami
Idame Punya
Idame Punya
Aswakhayam
Aswakaya
Mahahodu
Vahodu
Idame Silam
Idame Silam
Nibbanasa
Nibbanasa
Pachayo
Pachayo
Hodu
Hodu
Tisaranina Adhinga Samanagada Ubosata Sila Sadhukangata Dhamma Apamadena Sambadita
Amavadasati
Today we would like to continue Anapanasati meditation. In our last Dhamma talk, we discussed Anapana meditation up to first jhana stage, full absorption stage. Today we would like to explain how to get some jhana patterns. If you want to get some jhana patterns, first you should try to re-enter first jhana at least more than 1 hour. We would like to suggest you, if you maintain your concentration more than 2 or 3 hours, at that time only if you reflect jhana patterns, it will be better. But if you want to reflect jhana patterns, at that sitting, at least you should re-enter first jhana up to 1 hour or more than 1 hour. When the nimitta is very bright, concentration is very strong, at the time imagine pranjana, you should discern interior of your heart. in which area where the going up mind state rests. What is going up mind state? We will explain later. What is going up? They translate going up as life continuum. The meaning of going up is there are 2 words, bhava and anga. Bhava means existence, anga means cause. The cause of existence. What is the meaning? If there are no mind states, we will die. Not to die because of previous karma. this Goenka mind state arises between two cognitive processes. If you see, or if you hear, or if you smell, if you taste, or if you feel tangible objects, or if you are thinking, at that time, I do cognitive process, ear do cognitive process, nose do cognitive process, tongue do cognitive process, body do cognitive process, and mind do cognitive process, respectively, rising and passing away. Between cognitive process, if there is no mind state, then we will die. So previous karma produce this Goenka mind state between two cognitive process, not to cease the continuity of mentality. Because of previous karma, this Goenka mind state arises. But this Goenka mind state rests on your heart base. If you get these four elements systematically in your heart, you cannot see your heart, you can see a group of small particles called kalapas. If you analyze these kalapas, there are 6 types of kalapas. Among 6 types, one type of kalapa is heart decade kalapa. If you analyze this heart decade kalapa, there are 8 types of materiality such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence, life faculty, and heart base. Goenka mind state arises depending on this heart base. Every mind consciousness, manovinyana, also arises depending on this heart base. If there is no mind state, if completely mind state stops, this is the death state. We call you will die at that time. So not to die or not to break down the series of mentality, previous karma produced this Goenka mind state. First, we should try to discern this Goenka mind state if you want to discern 5 jhana padas. For beginners, it is not easy to discern this Goenka mind state. But they can discern the brilliant and transparent element produced by this Goenka mind state. Every consciousness which arises depending on heart base can produce mind produce kalapas. In each kalapa, there are 8 types of materiality, such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, and nutritive essence. Among these 8 types, color is bright. Again, among these 8 types of materiality, there is fire element. That fire element is called Udu temperature. That temperature also can produce new kalapas. In each kalapa, there are also in the same way 8 types of materiality. Among 8 types, the color of this materiality also brilliant and bright. Depending on the power of wisdom faculty which is associated with Goenka mind state. When the wisdom faculty of Goenka mind state is strong and powerful, the brilliant light will be very high. The power of wisdom is, when the power of the wisdom is high, the light of the Goenka mind state is also will be very bright. Combination of these 2 types of color becomes brilliant and transparent element. But that transferring element is usually around the heart. Beginners, if they want to descend jhana factors, first they should try to see or to understand this transferring, brilliant transferring element produced by Bhavanga mindset. Metaphorically, this brilliant and transferring element is also called Bhavanga or Mando. Manodwara. If you want to discern this Bhavanga Mando, first you should try to re-enter your first jhana for about 1 hour. When nimitta is very bright, the light of wisdom also very bright at the day, emerge from that jhana and quickly please pay attention in the interior of your heart. You will see this Bhavanga mind too. But you should try to discern this Bhavanga mind too for few seconds only. If you discern for a long time, then your heart will become painful. If you can see Bhavanga mind too within few seconds, it is okay. If you cannot see, then please go back to your Anapana Paripaga Nimitta and please concentrate on the Anapana Paripaga Nimitta. Please re-establish your first jhana concentration. Imagine from first jhana concentration, then you should discern again Bhavanga mind state. Bhavanga mind too. In this way, if you try again, then you will be able to discern Bhavanga mind too, which is transparent and brilliant, like mirror. If you can discern this Bhavanga mind too, then please re-establish your first jhana again. Imagine from first jhana, you should try to discern Bhavanga mind too in the same way. At that time, you will see your Anapana Paripaga Nimitta counterpart side also appear in your Bhavanga mind too. If you can see, if you can differentiate Bhavanga mind too and Anapana Paripaga Nimitta counterpart side, at that time you can discern jhana factors one by one. If you want to discern jhana factors, please re-establish your first jhana concentration. Imagine from jhana, you should try to discern Bhavanga mind too and Anapana Paripaga Nimitta together. Then you should discern Vidaka, application of the mind to the Anapana Paripaga Nimitta object. If you can clearly see Vidaka, the application of the mind to the Anapana Paripaga Nimitta object, then please go back to your Anapana Paripaga Nimitta again. Please re-establish your first jhana concentration again. When the light of wisdom is very bright, at that time, in the same way, you should try to discern Bhavanga mind too and Anapana Paripaga Nimitta together and vichara, sustained application of the mind to the Anapana Paripaga Nimitta object. If you can discern easily, then please go back to your Anapana Paripaga Nimitta again and re-establish your first jhana again. When the light of wisdom is very bright, then in the same way you should try to discern Bhavanga mind state and Anapana Paripaga Nimitta together. Then you should try to discern piti rapture. Raptura's mind to Anapana Paripaga Nimitta object. If you can clearly discern piti, then please go back to your Anapana Paripaga Nimitta object and re-establish your first jhana concentration again. Imagine from first jhana, then in the same way you should try to discern Bhavanga mind too and Anapana Paripaga Nimitta together, and then please discern sukha, happiness feeling. Happiness feeling of Anapana Paripaga Nimitta object. Then if you can discern sukha easily, then please go back to your Anapana Paripaga Nimitta again. and then re-establish your first jhana concentration again. When the light of Vajra is very bright, at that time, in the same way, you should try to descend Anapana Vibhaga Nimitta and Vanga Mando together. Then please descend Ekagata, one pointed next. One pointedness of the Anapana Vibhaga Nimitta object. Altogether, there are 5 jhana fetters. If you can descend 5 jhana fetters one by one clearly, then please go back to your Anapana Vibhaga Nimitta and then re-establish your first jhana concentration again. When the light of Vajra is very bright, at that time, imagine from first jhana you should try to descend in the same way Anapana Vibhaga Nimitta and Vanga Mando. At this time, you should try to descend 5 jhana fetters together. If you practice again, you will be able to descend 5 jhana fetters together. If you can descend 5 jhana fetters together, then you should continue to practice 5 masteries. What are 5 masteries? Among 5 masteries, reflecting jhana fetters, they divided into 2 parts. Avajana Vasi and Pichavakana Vasi. If you can descend 5 jhana fetters together very quickly, these 2 masteries are included. When you are descending jhana fetters, your mind to advancing consciousness also can descend 5 jhana fetters. In the same way, your impulsion jhana mind consciousness also can descend these 5 jhana fetters. If you can descend by your mind to advancing consciousness, these jhana fetters, it is called Avajana Vasi. If you can descend by impulsion jhana mind moments, these 5 jhana fetters, this discerning knowledge is called Pichavakana Vasi. So they divide into 2 parts. For beginners, it is not easy to differentiate. This is Avajana Vasi or this is Pichavakana Vasi. These jhana fetters are descent by mind to advancing consciousness. These jhana fetters are descent by impulsion jhana consciousness. But if you can descend very quickly these jhana fetters within few seconds, it is enough for you. It is not necessary to differentiate. These are descent by mind to advancing consciousness. All these are descent by impulsion consciousness. Another mastery is Samabhijana Vasi. Whenever you want to enter into jhana, then you should try to enter into jhana. Another is Udhana Vasi. Whenever you want to emerge from jhana, you should try to emerge from jhana. Then another one is Dayjhana Vasi. If you decide strong determination for 1 hour full absorption, you should try to enter into full absorption stage 1 hour. If you do Dayjhana strong determination for 2 hours, you should try 2 hours. If you do strong determination for 3 hours, you should try to enter into full absorption stage for 3 hours. Usually we would like to suggest you to establish your first jhana concentration for about 3 hours. Every sitting for consecutive 3 days or 1 week. If you have branches and monasteries of first jhana, if you want to go to second jhana, then at least you should re-establish your first jhana concentration about 1 hour. Imagine from first jhana full absorption stage, you should reflect two disadvantages of this first jhana. Number 1 is the nearness of the enemy of hindrances. Number 2 is the grossness of two jhana patterns, videka and vichara. What is the nearness of hindrances? When you practice anapana meditation systematically, before you re-establish your prajna concentration at excess concentration stage, at that only 5 hindrances cease temporarily. So, excess concentration, upachara samadhi in full absorption, concentration, jhana, apana, samadhi are very close to each other. Because of this reason, 5 hindrances can attack this jhana very easily. Because of the nearness of 5 hindrances. This is one disadvantage. Another disadvantage is grossness of videka and vichara. Videka is application of the mind to the anapana paribhaga nimitta object. Vichara is sustained application of the mind to the anapana paribhaga nimitta object. If you do not apply your attention to the anapana paribhaga nimitta object, your concentration will fall down. This application of the mind to the anapana paribhaga nimitta is one type of grossness of mentality. If you want peaceful, very powerful, high concentration, this is very gross. Because of the grossness of this jhana patterns, because of the grossness of these jhana patterns, it is very easy to fall down. Your jhana can easily broken because of hindrances and grossness of this videka vichara. So these are two disadvantages. You should reflect these two disadvantages, and then you should reflect another one advantage. One advantage is piti, sukha, ekagata. Piti, rapture, sukha, happiness feeling, and ekagata, one-pointedness. These 3 jhana patterns are very quiet, very peaceful, which is the jhana patterns of the second jhana. So, after reflecting the advantages of this second higher jhana, you should concentrate on your paribhaga nimitta. Okay. But that reflecting must be for few seconds only. If you reflect for a long time, then your anapana paribhaga nimitta will disappear. Because of concentration is not on anapana paribhaga nimitta. So please reflect within very quickly. Within few seconds, if you can reflect, then please concentrate on anapana paribhaga nimitta again, with the intention to remove gross 2 jhana patterns, videka and vichara. But usually for many meditators, while they are concentrating on the anapana paribhaga nimitta again, then they may re-establish their first jhana again. But at that time, emerging from first jhana, when they are reflecting jhana factors, they will see when they will see clearly vijaka vichara, application of the mind and application of the mind, initial application of the mind and sustained application of the mind to the anapana vibhaga nimitta object becomes gross. They will see clearly, and then piti, sukha, ekagata, the three jhana factors are very peaceful and very quiet. After reflecting in this way, they should concentrate again on the anapana vibhaga nimitta again. When they concentrate anapana vibhaga nimitta again, very soon full absorption will arise. That full absorption may be second jhana. If it is second jhana, they will understand vijaka vichara, two jhana factors disappear. And then piti, sukha, ekagata, three jhana factors only remain. At that day, you may reach second jhana. If it is second jhana is clear, then you should reflect jhana factors. Tisani, bhavanga, mindo, and anapana vibhaga nimitta together. While you are discerning jhana factors, if you see three jhana factors only, then you should try 5 masteries in second jhana. Second jhana, 5 masteries of second jhana. If you want to continue that jhana, then you should reflect the disadvantages of two disadvantages of second jhana and one advantage of that jhana. Two disadvantages are: number one is this second jhana is close to the enemy of first jhana. It can easily fall down to first jhana very quickly. This is one disadvantage. Then another is, please reflect jhana factors. Piti, rapture is cross. If you have a lot of piti, then you cannot concentrate well on your nimitta, patibhaga nimitta. So because of this reason, this piti, rapturous mind is also gross. Because of the grossness of this piti, this jhana also easily can fall down to first jhana. These are two disadvantages. Then you should reflect one advantage. Sukha and ekagata. Sukha, happy feeling, and ekagata, one-pointedness. These two jhana factors are very quiet. This is two jhana factors of the third jhana. After reflecting in this way, with the intention to remove gross jhana factor piti into a day, that jhana which has two jhana factors, sukha, happy feeling, and ekagata, one-pointedness. You should concentrate on your patibhaga nimitta again. At that day, very soon full absorption may arise. For many meditators, this full absorption is, especially for beginners, this full absorption is only second jhana. Imagine from the second jhana full absorption, while you are reflecting jhana factors, at that time you will see by your direct knowledge, piti is very gross, and sukha ekagata is very quiet. At that time, with the intention to remove gross factor piti and to attain that jhana which has two jhana factors, sukha and ekagata, you should concentrate on your patibhaga nimitta again.
We take the 8 precepts first. 我们先收拾8戒。
Tisranena saha Athinga samanagadan Ubosatha silan Dhamma yajami Anugahan gadwa Silandeta Mibandi Tudiyambi Hambandi Tisranena saha Athinga samanagada Ubosatha silam Dhamma yajami Anugahan gadwa Silandeta Mibandi Tadiyambi Hambandi Tisranena saha Athinga samanagada Ubosatha sila Dhamma yajami Anugahan gadwa Silandeta Mibandi Yamhawadami Dhammadeta Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi Sangham saranam gacchāmi Tudiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi Tudiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi Tudiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi Tadiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi Tadiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi Tadiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi Tisrana gamanam paribhūnam Panati bada Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Adina dana Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Abrahmacharya Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Musavada Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Suramiraya Mijja Pamadatthana Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Nijja Gita Vadita Visuga Dasana Malaganda Vilibana Dharana Mandana Vibhusana Dhana Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Ujjasayana Mahasayana Uramani sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Idame Bhunya Asavakhaya Vahahodu Idame Sila Nibbana Sa Pachayo Hodu Tisranena saha Athinga samanagada Ubosatha silan sadukan gadwa Dhamma apamadina sambadita Today we will try Dhamma talk for a few minutes only. Question answer will be for many, for longer time. In our last Dhamma talk, we already had discussed about jhana practice up to fourth jhana stage. After fourth jhana, if you want to practice kasinas, it is very good. Kasinas, if you practice 10 kasinas, you can attain 8 attainments. After you had practiced 8 attainments of kasinas, if you change metta, loving kindness, meditation, karuna, sympathetic, karuna, compassion, mudita, appreciative joy or sympathetic joy, ubhaka, equanimity, for sublime avoidance, it is very good, very easy. These are taught by Buddha. If you have enough confidence in the Buddha, then you should also have enough confidence in the Buddha's Dhamma. It is very important for Buddhists to have enough confidence in Buddha, in Dhamma, and Sangha. If you attain jhanas, then we can say you have purification of mind, citta visuddhi. Because that jhana can temporarily remove 5 hindrances for a long time.
如果你证得了禅了，那就是说你已经证得了第二种的清净，叫做心清净。因为禅呢能够暂时的征服五盖，但是这个暂时呢也是能够暂时征服很久的。
After purification of mind, citta visuddhi, you should practice to attain ditthi visuddhi, purification of view. What is purification of view? Clear understanding of ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality, or analyzing of ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality, or defining ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality. Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana. The knowledge of defining ultimate materiality and mentality is called Ditthi Visuddhi, the purification of mind. According to Buddha's teaching, purification of view means your understanding is free from wrong view, wrong perception. What is wrong view? Wrong view of personality or personality wrong view. Sakkaya Ditthi. What is Sakkaya Ditthi? They translate Sakkaya Ditthi as personality wrong view. Sakkaya means 5 aggregates. Ditthi means wrong understanding. If we analyze our body, there are only ultimate materiality and mentality. They arise as a group. So they are called Nama Kaya and Rupa Kaya, a group of materiality and a group of mentality. They cannot arise separately one by one. They always arise as a group. For example, if you practice 4 elements meditation systematically, then you will see our body is composed with small particles called klabas.
If you analyze these kalabas, in each kalaba there are 8 types of materiality, or 9 types of materiality, or 10 types of materiality, etc. So they arise as a group only. They cannot arise separately. At least 8 types of materiality are necessary within one kalapa. They cannot arise one by one. So they are called Rupa Kaya, group of materiality. In the same way, mentality also arises as a group. They cannot arise separately one by one. At least there must be 8 types of mentality within one mind moment. In some mind moments there may be 34 mentalities. So they arise simultaneously together within one mind moment. They cannot arise one by one within one mind moment. So they are also called Nama Kaya, a group of mentality. If you see this ultimate materiality and mentality by your direct knowledge, then you will also see as soon as they arise, they pass away very, very quickly. So they are a nature impermanent. At that time you will not see I, he, or she. Wrong understanding of he, I, she, he, or she disappear. This is called personality wrong view. So your right understanding or right view removes personality wrong view. Sagaya Deity. To attain this right view or purification of view, how you should practice? According to Buddha's teaching, which is mentioned in famous Mahasriprana Sutta, after attaining Anapana meditation up to 4th jhana stage, then you shall continue in this way. Iti ijadawa gaya gaya nubasi viharati Bhidawa gaya gaya nubasi viharati Ijada bhidawa gaya gaya nubasi viharati. Thus a bhikkhu abides contemplating body as body internally, or he abides contemplating body as body externally, or he abides contemplating both body as body both internally and externally. This is mentioned in Mahasriprana Sutta. So if you want to practice Samatha Vipassana systematically, you should follow according to Buddha's instruction. After the attaining of 4th jhana, you must practice according to this Buddha's instruction. In this instruction, what is the meaning of body? Body is group. What group? Rupa Kaya, Nama Kaya. Group of materiality and group of mentality. So, if you want to continue Vipassana, this is the first stage. You must try to understand ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality internally and externally both. How you should practice to understand ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality. If you want to understand by your direct knowledge ultimate materiality, there are only 2 ways of practice, only 2 methods. 4 elements meditation in brief way, and 4 elements meditation in a wider way or in detail. How you should practice 4 elements meditation? 4 Four elements meditation in brief way is mentioned in this Mahasatipatthana Sutta. You should try to understand four elements: earth element, water element, fire element, and wind element. What is earth element? Hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. These six characteristics are called earth element. Flowing, cohesion. These two characteristics are called water element. Heat and coldness. These two characteristics are called fire element. Sabotage and pushay. These two characteristics are called wind element. Altogether there are four elements. As characteristics there are 12 characteristics. Why should we practice four elements meditation to understand ultimate materiality? Because for understanding of ultimate materiality, Buddha teach only two ways only. Four elements meditation in brief way and four elements meditation in a wider way. So if you want to understand by your direct knowledge the ultimate materiality, you must practice four elements meditation in brief way or in a wider way. This is Buddha's instruction. If you do not follow this instruction, then you cannot see kalapas, small particles. Then you cannot analyze these small particles, and then you cannot understand ultimate materiality within one kalapa. If you want to practice four elements meditation in a brief way first, then you should try to understand hardness, for example. You should search for hardness in your body. Wherever you pay attention, if you feel hardness, from that point you can begin hardness throughout the body. For example, please touch both teeth. You can feel hardness. From this point you can try to see, to understand hardness throughout the body. If you can understand hardness throughout the body, while walking also please try in the same way. For example, while walking, if you touch your foot on the ground, you can feel hardness. From that point you can try to understand hardness throughout your body. If you cannot discern hardness easily, then you can begin pushing. This is the function of fire element, wind element. For example, when you are breathing in, you can follow up to the center of your head. When you are breathing in, you can feel pushing throughout the path of breath. If you can wait and see in the center of your head, you can see while breathing in, pushing, while breathing out, pushing. From that point, you can begin pushing. For example, when you are breathing, your chest is expanding. This is because of pushing. Every movement is because of pushing. Every day move because of pushing. So you can try everywhere pushing throughout the body. If you can feel pushing, then you can go back hardness. Okay. Then if you can do pushing and hardness two together, then you will see pushing as well as hardness throughout your body. In the same way, the remaining characteristics also you can begin from the clear point. For example, if you want to understand the softness, please touch with your tongue inside your lower lip. Please relax your lip, then you can feel softness. In the same way, the other characteristics also from clear point you can begin throughout the body. If you can discern these 12 characteristics, then please try these 12 characteristics one by one to understand clearly and quickly. If you can discern within 1 minute these 12 characteristics, 2 or 3 rounds, then please try to overview. While you are overviewing, then you should not move your attention from one place to another. As a general, you should focus the whole your body to understand these 12 characteristics only. When you are practicing in this way, when your wisdom faculty becomes sharp, then you will see these 12 characteristics nearly simultaneously. At that time, you should pay attention for group. Seeing hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, you should pay attention. This is earth element. Seeing flowing and cohesion, you should pay attention. This is water element. Seeing heat and coldness, you should pay attention. This is fire element. Seeing supporting and pushing, you should pay attention. This is wind element. So, earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. Earth, water, fire, wind. Earth, water, fire, wind. Ti, sui, hua, po. Okay. Okay. When you are discerning 4 elements, if your concentration cannot develop further, then please try every sitting Anapanasati up to 4th jhana. When your 4th jhana produces strong powerful light, at that time, imagine from 4th jhana, you should discern 4 elements again, or 12 characteristics again. Then please try in the same way to focus the whole body, 12 characteristics, and then please change 4 group. Patavi, earth element, earth, water, fire, wind. In this way, if you practice again, your concentration will develop. When your concentration deep enough, then you will not see your body. You will only see 4 elements only. When your concentration becomes deeper and deeper, then you will not see your body. You will see only white body or grey smoking color body only. But in that white body, you should again discern 4 elements, 12 characteristics, and then please concentrate on these 4 elements objects. If you can concentrate further, then slowly when you are concentrating deep enough, then you will see transparent body like glass or ice, like ice block. In that transparent body also again you must discern 4 elements again. And then if you can discern 4 elements or 12 characteristics, then please concentrate on these 4 elements objects again. When your concentration deep enough, then this transparent body will break down into pieces or into small particles. But if it is not can break down easily, then you should penetrate to see the space between this transparent body. When you see space akasa, then you will see small particles. When you see small particles, again please analyze these small particles, and then you should try to understand 4 elements in each small particle. This is the beginning stage of understanding ultimate materiality. If you can discern 4 elements in each klapa, then you should try to continue to discern derivative materialities such as color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence, etc. If you can discern in each klapa 4 elements and derivative materialities, then at that time we can say you understand ultimate materiality only. But in detail you must try to practice under the guidance of skillful teacher. it is better. Today, let us stop here our Dhamma talk. Then we will continue question answer.
There's a question here from the last Dhamma talk, which says, in this life, we renounce everything and practice very diligently. And this life, we attain the highest jhana, and in the bracket, it says Arahant. And here, there's a point need to be clarified by the Sayadaw. This is from the question, it seems that the question means the highest jhana is Arahantship. So we need a clarification from the Sayadaw. And there's another question which is quite close to this question, so maybe the Sayadaw can answer both questions at the same time. The next question is there a co-relationship between jhanas and 4 stages of sainthood?
What is jhana? There are 2 types of jhana, mundane and supramundane. So, which type of jhana do you make, mundane or supramundane? Is there anyone who asks this question? Mundane jhana or supramundane jhana? Which jhana? Which jhana? Mundane or supramundane? There are 2 types of jhana, mundane jhana and supramundane jhana. Now we are trying our Dhamma to Anapana Sati up to 4th jhana stage. This 4th jhana is only just mundane, not supramundane. But based on this 4th jhana, if you practice vipassana, then your vipassana insight become clear and sharp. Why? That 4th jhana can produce a strong, powerful light. This light is called the light of wisdom. With the assistance of the light of wisdom, if you practice 4 elements meditation systematically, then you can clearly see ultimate materiality in each klapa. Because of this reason, Buddha instructs many times to practice samatha. If you may, jhana, highest jhana is only mundane, then if you attain mundane highest jhana, you cannot become arahant. Because this is only mundane. But supramundane jhana means, what is supramundane jhana? Supramundane jhana means after discerning ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality, you must continue to discern their causes, or you must try to understand dependent origination. Ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality are called noble truth of suffering, dukkha, sijja, dhamma. The especially 5 causes, which are ignorance, tanha, craving, upadana, kalinga, sankhara, volitional formation, and karma, karmic force. These 5 causes are samudaya, sijja, the noble truth of the origin of suffering. These two noble truths are the object of vipassana. You must contemplate them as nature or dukkha or anatta. As these 2 noble truth dhammas are called sankhara formations. These sankhara dhammas are, as soon as they arise, they pass away very, very quickly. So they are nature and permanent. They are always oppressed by rising and passing away, so they are dukkha, suffering. There is no permanent entity, permanent substance in them, so